at it before, but again, we want to have um, more familiarity with it so that we can really show what we know. And in this case, we're looking at a number line as from increments from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, each of these being a whole. Okay? Within there, what we're trying to figure out is how can I go about placing a fraction somewhere on here. Okay? And we're going to do that both with a fraction that is less than 1 and a fraction that is greater than 1. All of them are going to have the same process. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to know what fraction I'm looking at. In this case, let's say that I'm looking at 2/3. In order to figure out where to put that, I need to know some things about that fraction. The first piece here is this bottom part. This bottom part is called our denominator, right? Um, as I can imagine you would be jumping out and telling me that. That tells us the total number of parts our line has been divided into for our one whole. Not this whole from 0 to 3, but just between 0 and 1. And then from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3. Each could be placed into created into three parts. The top part tells me how many pieces along between that whole that we're talking about. In this case, it's 2. So we're going to go from 0 up to 2. So let's start first by dividing our part of the number line into three equal parts. So here I know 2/3. Thirds here, they're a little less than half. So I'm going to look somewhere down here and then come up this way. And I've got myself 1, 2, 3 parts. Remember, you're only drawing two lines because the third line is already really drawn for you. That's the whole. Okay. In this case, then I can count up knowing that this is 1/3, and then I can label on here 2/3 because I've gone two hops. 1, 2. Okay. And I've got myself to 2/3. Now, what if I had the fraction, say, 6/4? Okay. In this case, and we know that it's greater than one whole because one whole would be 4/4 or 3/3 or 8/8, where it's got the same number on the top and bottom. Here, I know that my numerator and my denominator would be the exact same, just as on the other side over here on this part. This would be 3/3. Okay. Um, Since it's at 4/4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to move myself along. In this case, I look at the bottom and I know that it's in four parts. So I need to divide this here into four equal parts. So I'm going to start again because it is an even number. I can divide it in half and then I can split from there into half parts. Here, knowing this is 4/4, I can continue to count up until I get to 6. 1, this would be 5, boom, 6. That would be my sixth part, so 6/4. And I can place both of them on the same number line. Give that a shot today. While you're working, again, you're going to have a couple number lines. Some are going to be from 0 to 1. Some are going to be greater than 1. And you're going to need to place some fractions accurately on a number line. Remember, figure out how many parts you need from that first whole, then go about counting up from there. Good work.